Welcome, my friends. How are we doing today? Good, I hope. We're going to be making us some country fried steak. And what we're going to start with is they call it country fried steak, or you can call it chicken fried steak, whichever dang one you want to use. They change, they say this and that. And we're going to call it country fried steak because I'm from the country. I got me a little piece of ham here for a sandwich in a minute, but I've got 4 pieces of eye of round. And I'm going to get, matter of fact, I've already got it. It's what they were in, a baggie. And I'm going to beat the living snot out of this. I've already beat this once. We are going to beat it again because it tightened up while it was in the freezer. I'm going to put that in the middle there. I'm going to take this. I don't have one of those big machines that actually take and, perforate this and make it real tender. We're going to use this instead. We're going to start out with the flat one to get it flattened out. And then we're going to take it out of the bag and we're going to beat the snot out of it with the rigid edge. So let's get it flattened out here. Yeah. About that, we had a little monster come in from across the road. That's what I'm after. Look, you can see how thin it is. I just beat the living crap out of it. I'm finished showing you on this one. I pounded it out like I did before in the plastic bag. But now I'm taking the rough edge to it. There we go. That's what we're after. Eye round tends to be kind of tough, so you need to beat the crap out of this stuff. And I'm also going to cook it pretty slow so that will actually help tenderize it a little more. We're going to get this in here. And I won't make you sit most of this, so I'm going to finish these up and we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, here's where we're at right now. And my ham, instead of a sandwich, turned into just eating ham. Goodness, that's some salty ham. Good and salty. And saves me all that bread. I went from 325 down to 265. I'm looking to get to 200. I don't know if I'm going to do it eating like this, but I'm going to give it a shot. All right, a little salt and pepper.
Not 165. If you pull out 165, it'll end up over 170. That's like this.
And you can do your salt and pepper any way you like. I like my pepper a little heavy.
And while the meatloaf is getting its sizzle on, put a flour tortilla on the heat to start to warm it up.
I'll do that.
So this is a version of the meatloaf taco that we have at Not Tacos.
Not real heavy on my salt. Let's see. Do we want to put anything else on this? Or do we just want to wait and put it in the breading? Because we're going to bread the crap out of these. I think we're going to wait. We're just going to put these on a plate, cover them up, put them back in the refrigerator. Because it's like 2:30, and I probably won't do these until 5 o'clock, somewhere in that area. So I'm going to wrap these up, and we'll be back when I start to fix it. Okay, here's what we got going. A couple of eggs beaten with just a little bit of milk in it. We got our flour. To my flour, I'm going to add some seasoned salt. And not all this is going to end up on each individual piece, so you can use as much as you like. I'm going to add me some garlic powder. I can get it to come out. I'm gonna add some onion powder, which is way over here. I got an onion powder missing. Things just disappear around here. There we go. I'm sure I had 2 of these. But I've only got 1 up there. So who knows? And let's see. Just trying to figure out what else I'm going to add in here. I think that may just do us. Maybe some salt and pepper. Which we already got quite a bit of salt in there, but with the seasoned salt, but we'll add some pepper. I'm going to get me a lid. Instead of trying to stir that, since it's in such a small bowl, we'll just shake her. See what we come up with. Plus you got mixed up to me. All right. Let's take our steak out of here. And we're going to go flour. The easiest way to do it. Pull that back out of there. Shake it off. Get us there a little milk in there. Egg. And then let her drain off a little bit back into the flour. I'm sure y'all know how to do this, but we're going to show you on one. And we'll dig in there and pull her out. Shake it off, all the excess. We want to get down in there like that. There we go. That's how you do them. Let's get my fingerprint covered up. I'm going to do the rest and I'll be back with you in a minute. There we go. We put a little extra flour on top so they don't dry out on us. Let's move over here and we'll make a trip of what else we got going on here. I'll make mashed potatoes. I'm cheating this time. I will show you how to make fresh mashed potatoes at some point. Got steamed broccoli. And then I'm making gravy to top them with. Okay? I love this gravy. All right, let's get started on these things. We'll just put you up there. We're going to deep fry them. I'm not going to pan fry them. Get this out of my way. Put these back over here. See how they're starting to dry out here. That's why I put the extra flour on them. Let's get this one in here. I got the grease set on 350. Because I want to slow cook them. I want to make them more tender inside. Tell you what, we're just going to do 2 of them at a time. So we'll let that get going. Kind of shake them a little bit, get them up off the bottom. I don't want them sticking and tearing all the breading off. And we're going to start everything else and we'll be back. Okay, you know me and my tongs. I'm going to turn them over because I want them browned on both sides. So they will float, as you can see. Just in there. They float fairly easily. I want to get them good and brown on both sides. Just pull you up for a little bit. I did get everything else started. Got my flipping around here. Got my gravy going. All you have to do is heat it. It'll get thick. 3 cups of water and a pack of gravy. I'm fixing the double back because we're going to use it for this, mashed potatoes, and if there's stuff left over, it'll be biscuits and gravy in the morning. Got this on steaming. Let's turn this on probably medium low, 175 degrees for my mashed potatoes. You got to watch this, it will clump up real quick. So we need to stir it quite frequently. Get rid of our trash here. And we'll go back to this. I flip these 2 or 3 times. Kind of make sure they're cooking evenly. Put that there. We'll be right back. Okay, looks like we're done. I'm gonna drain them and put them here on the in a paper towel or on the paper towel. There we go. We're gonna get the other 2 started. All right, let me get rid of the plate. Just lightly shake them so that they come up off the bottom. Just come back over here. My gravy's starting to thicken up. It's about halfway down this thick. And it'll thicken up the rest of the way as you stir it. It says boil it for 1 minute. I don't actually boil it. I just keep heating it on medium heat until it thickens up the way I want it. And I usually go just a tad early than what you would think, because it will sit and thicken while the rest of this is cooking. We'll let that sit there. We got our taters over here getting hot. Butter's finally melted. This one here is steaming up. Shake these again. Trying to get them up off the bottom without knocking all the breading off of them. Clean up my mess here. I've got these things and never use them. I already have my lid on here. It does sprinkle some oil out that I have to wipe up on a regular basis. We'll let them cook. We'll get everything heated up here, and we'll be back shortly. Okay, we got our taters and gravy done. What I've done is the gravies are great, or the taters are just a tad thick. And see, there's an easy way to fix that. There we go. Problem solved. And gravy. Let me get I'm getting a dipper here. I'll show you. There's what I'm after. So what we're going to do, I'll just put this over here. Just leave this covered up. I'm actually going to take this out of here, lay that there, and we're going to cover them up. And my broccoli was frozen, so it takes a few seconds. We'll turn it up just a hair more. Go ahead and put stuff away here that we don't need anymore. All right, let's go back and check these. Look like they're ready for a turn. Yeah. Flip them over again. About my 3rd flip, I make sure that I get them good and even. So a couple more minutes on them and we'll be ready to eat. Okay, we got her done. Put this out of our way. We're going to get us a steak knife here. We're going to see what this turns out like. I have never fixed these from IRM before. I fixed them from Cube Steak, which is basically what I turned this into by pounding the crap out of it. We'll cut off a little piece here and see what it looks like. Cooked good. That's actually not too bad. Like I said, I've never cooked it out of a high brown, so that's a different one for me. I'm gonna put me a little salt on here, a little pepper. This does not need any pepper or salt. It's got great flavor. And
cancer positive body scanner or get molested before I can get on the plane. I don't think he said you had to get molested. He calls it
from frozen, I actually cooked it probably a little too long. About 5 to 6 minutes. Once it boils is all you need. And of course, mashed potatoes are simple as hell. I will make a video on how to make fresh mashed potatoes for people who don't know. It's not hard to make. Man, I gotta go eat. My belly's screaming. I haven't ate all day. So, till next time, see ya. Hey, yeah, it's me, Monster. Hit that notification bell down there, and please subscribe.